Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. So I thought to celebrate St. Patrick's Day I would dive back into my short film The Luck Collector, which is set on St. Patrick's Day, and point out a few things you might have missed the first time you watched it. I like to pack in some interesting symbolism into my film, so you're going to see kind of colour schemes, objects, props, characters' names that might give some extra insight into the film. So yes, the logo Bismuth Films, it's normally blue and here it's green. Green is one of the main colour themes of the film because green is considered to be a lucky colour. Then you've got the Blackpool aerial shot where the wheel has turned green, so again green. You've got the green kind of tint as they go down the hall, but most obviously the back wall is also green to kind of really hammer that home. I'm hoping people notice that. B7, so 7 is a lucky number, so the interrogation room that he is in is B7. It's coming up towards 7 p.m. On the clock there. In the interrogation room, so you've got Sanford with a green folder which refers to Gamble. Gamble's actual documents, if you look closely, there's information about the fact that he was actually adopted and that his former parents' name so his original parents' surname, if you look at the top, Jamie Green and Jessica Thomas, who both died in a plane crash. And then his adoptive parents' name is actually Gamble. Okay, so you can get this from these stills, but it's very quick. When Redpath comes into the room, she closes an umbrella after being outside. Obviously, umbrellas inside are unlucky, so that kind of disturbs Gamble. She also makes a reference that it took ages to find parking. Finding parking can sometimes be a lucky thing or not, so I just made reference to that. When she sits down, she gets out her phone, which is a red covered phone. She's got a red journal where she takes notes, and on her phone is actually a picture of her black cat, and these are traditionally seen as more, I guess, unlucky items. Her folder is red, her name is Redpath, and again there's close-ups here a bit about Gamble's past, that his parents was killed in a plane crash in Dublin, which is Ireland, which is, you know, symbolically kind of home to ideas of luck. And then St. Patrick's Day, of course we've got a St. Patrick's Day glimpse here. Jamie Gamble, he has an earring actually, which is kind of like a Triskel kind of shape, which is traditionally viewed as lucky, I think. The documents here show that Gamble tried to remove a pendant which was allegedly going to be worth £2,000. Putting out the items on the table, so you've got a green journal, you've got close-ups of the various lucky charms. There's the all-seeing eye, the green clover, a lucky horseshoe. There's all sorts of different cultural symbols that I've put together there. The green journal that Gamble makes notes in, actually my handwriting, but you can see here there's a couple of phrases regarding wealth, and that copper was seen to be a gift from the gods. Pick up a penny and all day you'll have good luck. And these are all quite famous sayings. Okay. Again, lucky number 7, the Chinese symbol there for good fortune. There's a bingo strip actually that I won that I put in there, references to the lottery. You've also got the idea of harmony and balancing things, and then his own kind of obsessive reflections on these. The journal, so the journal briefly says luck does not exist, a toxic delusion, because that's really Redpath's viewpoint on all of this. And she's an academic, so that's kind of something that she's written. Gamble's handcuffs, I just thought it was cool. Not really terribly symbolic, but I just thought it was cool. So Gamble has good and luck tattooed on his hands, which is a vague reference to Night of the Hunter, in which Robert Mitchum's character, Reverend Harry Powell, has love and hate tattooed on his knuckles. And it's just kind of a vague, fun reference. Breaking the lead of the pencil, just to reinforce ideas of bad luck happening. The tattoos on his arms there, so you have, so you got some really quite nice cards and gambling kind of items. And then on the left, his right, you've got lucky number 7, Fortuna, horseshoe, lucky clover as well. Okay. Decks of the cards, they have a green grid on top of them, which is a luck colour. You've got king and ace, which is obviously blackjack, and then you've got 7 and then individual aces adding up to 11 plus 10 is then 21, which is extremely lucky in that scenario. Tails on a coin, Sanford's pen running out of ink, belief equals success. So this whole kind of manifesting idea has come into the press quite recently and online, so I was just kind of playing with that, like, if Gamble believes he can manipulate the outcome, will he, type thing. When she knocks the cup over, that's quite unlucky. He takes the green paperclip from her journal to actually open his handcuffs, so again that's lucky. He picks up his green journal. He squeezes his hands and her heel breaks. Again, heel breaks is very unlucky, but it is possible. Well, these shoes, not really, but generally breaking a heel is seen as something unlucky. Her flashbacks when she's piecing it all together. It's now 7 minutes past 7 in the interrogation room, so again a lucky time that he escaped. Going to the room, they start talking about the fact that the room was the only room free, which is obviously quite lucky, and again it's a reminder that it's in B7, 7 is lucky. They talk about the fact that this room was so hot that they had to open the window, and that this was the only room that had faulty heating. And Gamble is seen heading off towards the Blackpool lights again, so he's escaped. So anyway, I hope you found that vaguely interesting. It just goes to show that it is possible to pack in some symbolism, and I hope now you've seen it, maybe if you watch it again you can pick up on these in more detail. Thanks for watching. If you learnt or liked anything in this video, please subscribe so I can keep reaching more viewers, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.